Alright. So just throwing this out there again. If you got any cursed seeds, please, please, please send them my way. Otherwise, I'm basically only able to basically check, you know, Voyix, Cranberry, and who not that post, are, you know, courteous enough to post their seeds. So, like, if I ever see a loss, I just fire it up here. So I don't know anything about this. I kind of saw the intro, skipped to the end, tried to forget anything that I saw. I'll be honest, I did see a Steel Singer, but I'm not going to play it into Steel Singer. I'm still going to play it as if I didn't know that. And I don't know anything else about the run, so... I mean, honestly, it's Root Seeds. I may not want to do it anyway. But, you know, again, we're not going to play thinking that we know that there's a Steel Singer. So let's get into it here. Alright, Fortify, my least favorite Hellhorned common. Pretty redundant with everything offered here. Chased. I don't like Chased, especially in this combo. It nullifies a lot of stuff. Shadow's annoying. Plated Seal's annoying. Every boss is annoying, but not the worst, is what I would say. Well, Reaper just sucks, though. Honestly, there's so much armor that it might make sense to take... There's rare cases where it does make sense to take Reaper, and I think this is probably one of them, because otherwise all this armor is really going to waste. Technically, 25 is higher than Wrathful's typically going to get early game. And if I do somehow get Slays, I think my main problem with Reaper is, like, it's not good at any stage of the game, really. Like, early, 25 doesn't kill a single tank. So you have to get Clergyman or have some sort of way to scale up, like, 15 of your damage, or do 15 damage with spells, which is, like, not really that likely, and then 6 health is just a joke. But, again, I do think it makes sense here to take Reaper with all of this armor. Alright, well, Firebox is always good. You know me, I'm all about them boons. Well, this is helpful. It's potentially risky. If I only draw Wildwood Saps, Root Seeds, and Deadweights, it represents probably a loss. I mean, it probably doesn't, honestly. It's probably fine. I have so much armor that with the Root Seeds and the Wildwood Sap, I mean, I can get a Steward able to kill this boss. You trying to do something with her? You want her? I can give her to you. Alright. Dog handoff. Here you go. Alright. Let's do it. I think even if I low roll the start and lose Prince, it's fine. Alright, this is fine. We can torch one of them. I could just lose this, honestly. Then I don't have to deal with Ember Drain. Let's see, 10. I could also, I guess, keep it alive and then get both these kills. That's probably better, isn't it? What's a little Ember Drain? It's not like we played a Root Seeds or anything. Alright, no torches, which is, of course, horrible. So, 3... 6. I can get you to 8, which blocks almost everything. The rest of this is pretty fucking shit, though, ain't it? Let's do that. The other thing is, you know, he takes up 2 space, which makes things fucking difficult as well. Well, we're just gonna do this and this. Luckily, we have scaled up because of those clergymen enough to kill the frontliners. If we can just get a fucking torch, which I think is guaranteed, right? Yeah. So, torch. This is pretty pointless. Because this guy does... Oh, he does 5 damage. Alright, whatever. We'll do it then. We're bound to get a torch between now and then. Alright, torch for you. I'm not going to do Steward yet, because I don't get Ember Drain. I'm likely to get one here. Yeah, This is a-okay. So that we get through that. 3 damage taken, not bad. I'm pretty confident had we lost Reaper, we would still have been fine. We just would have looked at a lot of pyre damage. Probably not worth the 75 gold in hindsight. Alright, well, I have to imagine... Like, overstacking isn't that great in this combo. It can be if you have the right Hellhorn cards, but it does nothing for Woken. I think if there's any reason to do that. It's probably going to be Ritual, honestly. What does the Merchant of Magic situation look like? I got a Temple here. Magic has Hellhorned, but I think we have to hit the steel here. Does suck though, not having an imp, then really like it limits how good steel is, but it's still okay. We're on vanilla too, so no impervious. What do the Merchant of Magics look like? That one's good. That one's not as good. And this one sucks. So not a... I guess the one thing that is worth consideration here is like I could go Merchant of Magic. I only really have... So the Woken is typically better than Hellhorn. Though with Root Seeds, it's a little lower because the Cultivate units aren't as good. Keep in mind, I have no idea where steel... Like, there's supposedly a steel singer here in here somewhere, but I'm thinking like... Hellhorn unit is not that much worse than a Woken, and with Root Seeds, maybe they're about equal. Obviously, it'd be nice to hit the steel, but... If I go Merchant of Magic, I can Hellvent a 1-cost Ritual of Battle. Now granted, I have 1 out of 3 to get -2 here anyway, and I would Hellvent it anyhow, even though it costs shards, I would still do it. I mean, this Ritual, I don't need the Ritual, I guess, but we don't know if we're going to get a stack of Brawler or not for Hornbreaker. Let's put it this way, if I get 2 stacks of Brawler, I don't need a backliner. This is a fine backliner. I can get him scaled up and he'll self-scale decently enough. Probably still needs something else though. At any rate, I just don't see myself taking Welder Helper or Passage over Ritual of Battle here, and I do think I'm going to go the Merchant of Magic route. Okay, this is a nice hedge. It's either this or Vine Grasp. I think I like this. That'll help in the chased fight no matter what. And let's go this route. I think there's a few tanks we could get. If we don't get them, I have enough armor that I can deal with my squishiness. Eternal Stone, huh? Okay, but there's no -2, so I'm glad we went this route because I do want a Hellvent there. Well, this is a little shitty, isn't it? This is the problem when you go Merchant of Magic. This is why I typically don't advise it. I would never have done it if I didn't have a March of Shields and 2 Fortifies, let's put it that way. And Wildwood Saps for what that's worth. Well, we could do something shitty, like a Demon Fiend into a Train Steward. That could be an option. Branded Warrior will be pretty good. I hope we get a unit draft here. If I could get it on a Sweeper or an Animus, that would be great. And our offensive scaling is set. Adding this unit doesn't help the deck that much right now. Like, I don't even know that we want it on the same floor as Hornbreaker Prince. I am debating doing this Demon Fiend into Train Steward. It's kind of a desperation move. How desperate am I to get through this fight? I mean, honestly, the worst case is we run into the Scourge Shufflers. Then it's harder for us to get enough armor procs on Breaker to beat basically any of the bosses. I don't think many of these bosses will give us the ability to do Wildwood Sap and have it be that relevant. Oh, you know what? I have fucking improved Firebox. Okay, Demon Fiend's less shitty now. I can get by. In true Gabriel fashion, I almost fucked up by just not looking at my artifacts. But hey, we got there eventually. I still don't know if I want to take these for shards. Spellchain Razor Sharp, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. But that means I would probably have to dedicate one of my Ember things to it. I think we just cool it here. Where are the temples then? I have to wait all the way to there. It's fine, I guess. Surge Stone, a Torch. This is decent play pretty much all the time. We're gonna commit to this. This is what I came here for. And yeah, I'm not even gonna care about a permafrost here unless I want a permafrost march. I would only really do that if I was planning on overstacking, which it's an option right now. I have cards that kind of support it. I would probably not do it just out of the blue though. It's only good for overstacking, I would say, that permafrost there. Tell you what though, I will do that. And probably not do a purge. I might do a purge. We're not doing a yeah, I'm gonna purge out something. I don't know what. Probably a torch. Right now, maybe a fortify, I don't know. Fortify right now is better than torch, but later on fortify is useless. I think I like the stewards over the torch right now. We're not spending money next turn. Okay, we get a unit draft. That's pretty nice. That'll make up for our not getting a banner when we visit this hell vent. Alright, buddy. Welcome to the team. I should have probably thought about this a little more. This is gonna be tough, but hey, we are tough. We're hard-working individuals here. We work hard. That's what we do. Alright, we're gonna take you out. Don't know why I didn't take the 7 damage guys out. Oh yeah, I know why, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Because I'm a motherfucking idiot. At least I took the 9 damage one out there. Are you proud of me, Are you proud of me, team? That bastard. Of course, not a torch here. I guess I could have got torch or razor sharp edge. I would say I'm unlucky. We'll go with unlucky. Put armor there. Put armor there. Do that. I think we're still fine, probably. Yeah, we're good. Do a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Boom. Demon Fiend, FTW. Alright, that is a fledgling motherfucking imp. And that is probably a take. I mean, here's the thing with Reaper. He's such a bad champ, but this clan combo is so good, it's very often you just throw this damn champ away. We got a whole new slate ahead of us. If I'm hitting any Merchant of Steels at all, I mean, I'm not hitting that one. I could hit that one. This is not a good hell vent necessarily. I could hit that one for sure, and then this one for sure. I tell you what though, that's a while. That's a while until we can put endless on this motherfucker, but I'll take it anyway. It's worth. It's still okay as just a one-time, 1 ember, 5 damage to your whole floor splash at the end of the day. Now we start getting into the territory of like, do we skip or not? These are decent cards. They're not better than my best cards. They're not better than Fledgling. They're not better than Razor Sharp. They're not better than Razor Sharp Edge. I don't even know if they're better than Wildwood Sap. So what happens is we skip. We take that 10 gold. Oh my. And we gotta think about what we want more here. I mean, the one that benefits the most from the Demon Fiend Infusion would be Husk. The one that benefits the most from the Fledgling Imps would be Husk. The one that benefits the most, it's Husk. From the Ritual, so on and so forth. Basically, it's Husk, Husk, Husk. And we're gonna Hellvent the Ritual most likely, but we always visit this first. We always do. Purge a unit. I could get Endless by purging Fledgling Imp at the moment. I mean, if you think about it, what are the options here? I could get Endless, I could get, you know, just give stuff to your floor. Like, what is it? I think it just gives, like, scaling to your floor. It's been so long since I've done this. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy to do that. You know what? I mean, when I look at this, it's like I'm not hitting that steel up. I may not be hitting that one up, but we'll know by here if we're getting Endless or not. If we're not, we just take it back and we go to the steel. Otherwise, I might just get a free Endless here. I mean, I'm not hitting that steel up. The value's on this side. So let's do it. Let's give him the Fledgling. We don't need him for this fight. And hey, whatever we get should be good, right? We'll find out. I'm not using gold, so it's probably not worth the shards here. Just make sure I can get the shards. So I'll be taking 15 there. Eventually I'll be for sure doing some infusions. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get there. We'll Hellvent this for now. Now, Demon Fiend obviously may not be able to get played this fight, and that's fine. We only need the Husk. Husk Hermit. I saw somebody... Okay, we can just get them all. So is Demon Fiend Husk better than... Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. So we'll just do this. Get your dumbass out of there. Kill that thing. You're definitely dead. I don't really care about you. Definitely play the best card in the deck. We're going to put the armor back there because we're just going to heal this back. I don't think we gain much from the root seeds here. I think we gain more from just getting these out for the recycle. I mean, we're killing everything at the damage we're at anyway. Okay. I don't think we need armor here. Can do that. Can do that. And then we can just do this. We want to draw back into the rituals, basically. That's just what we want to do at this point. We'll do one of them. Keep this stuff out of here. Because pretty soon we're going to... No, we're fine. Man, we just draw all the cards I actually want to play. That's actually a little bit unfortunate. I don't think it'll matter, though. But it does kind of suck that, like, all the cards I wanted to play just all come in at once. But that's really not an issue. We're so scaled at this point, we're going to wreck this boss. You see, you see, you see. So I'm going to guess he maybe found, what it's called? Oh, adaptive. That's game winning right there. Yeah, it looks like Steel Singer must have been in one of these, so I think I would still do this. I didn't think in my mind, honestly, at any point there that I'm avoiding a Steel Singer. I would have made this decision anyway, I'm pretty sure. Well, Animus Speed is an okay infusion. I mean, we would want to be quick here. There's no non-benefit from going quick. Yeah. Just suck. The only thing that sucks is we have to wait till there. It's a little bit awkward till then, but that's fine. Pretty sure we just want this. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Could take an Ember if we wanted to play Demon Fiend. I mean, Demon Fiend could just be my tank. If I'm not, if I'm... Either way, I probably can't play it turn 2 if I didn't draw it turn 1, though. So I don't think an Ember makes necessarily sense. It still might make sense in this deck. I've got these root seeds. I have the adaptive. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in Hellhorn that costs a lot that is good, right? But I feel like we're falling into that territory of when in doubt, just go draw. I think we just do draw. We go left because the value's here. Granted, if I had kept the Fledgling Imp, this would be a little bit more takeable. I think either way I'm going here, though. There's still like a 25% low roll on the right side. Let's take this first. Nope. Nope. Maybe. I guess I could do Tempered Talisman just as a slight hedge. I could kill some 5 health stuff with Torch. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I guess I could take this. Consume Crown, maybe. This probably helps me more through the current point of the game. We're going to remove those stewards soon enough. We don't need them. Okay. I would take a Horn Warrior had I not had already one of the amazing Awoken Backlaners. Steelworker makes sense. We can just put Demon Fiend into Steel Worker and put the quick dude into Husk. That seems like the game plan. So now that these do 5, I have to imagine the Stewards are what we want to get out of here. Can I remove the champ, please? No matter what path, they did give us Brawler. I mean, I'll take it, but very unlikely we actually use it. It is nice, though, because that could have been an option had we somehow massively low-rolled and not found any of the good Hellhorned or Awoken Backlanders. But yeah, this is free money. We take it. So the first infusion I will do is going to be Demon Fiend into what's his name? I mean, honestly, for this fight, maybe I do want the Hornbreaker Prince in the back. Let me think. Nah. Alright, you're gonna die, so let's do that. If I do this, are you still gonna die or not? I could put Steel Worker in front here. Alright, we're just gonna have to put you down here. I'm actually gonna put all the armor on him so he can just do stuff right now. Like, if I don't... Yeah, this is nice when I don't find Ritual in time. Okay, where do we put... Let's greed for that. We're gonna probably want to do that. And we'll just do that. Alright, well, this is an easy turn. We might as well stack this while we... Yeah, are we really gonna need to? I don't think we're necessarily gonna need to. This is fine to draw this now. We want to draw our rituals before. I guess I could have tried to keep them alive. Okay, we finally got our rituals. That'll greatly increase our damage output. I think... Unfortunately, we're going to start taking pyre hits here, but what are you going to do? Okay, that actually doesn't give us any extra damage, but it does probably guarantee Relentless. So I think I'll still do it. Just do that. Give this guy some armor. Taking some pyre hits here, whatever. Never want to underestimate Party Boy. These fuckers, huh? Really? That put him out of range? God damn it. I guess I could have done the math, but I just sort of assumed. I guess you never want to assume anything in this game. I'm not going to do Ember Drain just for a Train Steward. Oh my god. Okay. I was going to say, you better be fucking dead. Like I said, don't ever underestimate this fuck. Even on 25 shards, he'll fuck your shit up. Alright. That is decreased in value. This card sucks, and I don't like that card either. Probably a skip, unless we think we need Inflame. I don't think so. Branding Rate is normally okay. It's maybe takeable there. I don't think so, though. Could do a Preserve Thorns just to help dig. It's generally pretty good. I think we take it. The others aren't so good. Wake is takeable sometimes. Look at that, Endless. The Heaven's Aid doesn't... Okay, I am going to look this up. I want to know what the second rank of Heaven's Aid does. Let's see. Heaven's Aid. Where are you at? It just gives extra health, actually. Oh, no. +5 and Endless. Yeah, it reduces the cost to 0 and gives it some damage. Which, honestly, I might want to hold out for. It'd be nice to have it cost 0. Let me think if I need it for the next ring. I'm not on high shards. Granted, I will be taking probably some shards here. Debating if I even want to hit this Merchant of Steel, or if the Hellvent is better, even though I don't get any other value other than Hellvent. Because the Merchant of Steel is only really multi-strike at this point. I guess if I find Quick, I could take that and just not do the Animus Infusion. We'll have to find a way to get to our shard count. Otherwise, I mean, there's a Caverns, there's a Horde. I have to imagine we're going this route. The temple here is probably just Demon Fiend into whatever. I guess another option is I could self-infuse the Steelworker and do Demon Fiend into... what's his name? I don't think... At any rate, I'm going to let that just go to 0. That is exactly what we wanted, though. And I think we will go this route. Let's check what we got here. -2 is great. Well, kind of, but... Right, well, another multi-strike. That happens. And do we want to put health? We put health on you for sure. Pretty sure Demon Fiend just goes into, what's his name here? Okay, Endless. Anything there? Good to know we would add Endless anyway. Well, I think the first thing we do is... like, he'll be fine without Quick for now, I think. We're going to do this into that. I think I'd prefer self-infuse, but... you don't have to be, like, getting the ceiling every time. Is this worth a -2, I wonder? I'm going to have to get shards one way or another. How many Merchant of Magics am I hitting now, realistically? Like, I'll probably hit that one. And that's probably it, honestly. Maybe. I don't know. These steals aren't necessarily that useful to me at this point. Especially if I'm going to put the Animus of Speed in. If I could find a consumer move, it's definitely worth it to -2 this. I don't think I need an intrinsic, though. Oh my. I wish we had demons here. I don't know that we need Gurg's Goad. It would be okay. I mean, this guy would get multi-strike. You know what I just fucking realized, though? I'm gonna have to take a pip upgrade. Ugh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even think of the pip issue here. Well, until then, I guess Hornbreaker Prince can have the fledgling imps here and there. Well, if that's the case, maybe we just want Conscription Notice. But we don't gain much from this, unfortunately. Really, it's just this will help more, even though I really want that Gurg's Goad. Always take Trap Shoot, not even worth thinking about, honestly. Whenever somebody tries to argue for Poli, I just kind of laugh inside. Or outside, who knows. Yeah, no real need for any intrinsics unless I want to intrinsic the Preserved Thorn, which maybe I do, I don't know. Honestly, maybe I do. Then again, maybe I don't. Let's get rid of maybe a little bit of stuff here. Just to make our deck a little bit more consistent. We did just go vastly up in shards. This is not who I wanted to see. Well, is that worth an artifact? It's going to severely limit my health total. It's Stealth Boss. It's probably not worth. Yeah, I get 5 armor a turn. I do have a beefy frontliner. It's 65 shards. I would love to take that, but it's fine. We really don't need anything at this point. I'm pretty sure we're just winning. So, you know. Alright, I would take a Wickless. A little bit of frontline action. Do a little bit of that. Big boy here. Alright, let's do that, of course. Granted, this pretty much hard. Maybe I should have done the multi-strike. I'll be honest, I didn't even think about fucking adaptive goddamn mutation. I don't think we need the regen up there, huh? Question is, do we want to preserve thorns here? I might. Might just want to keep him alive. That guy's dying. Let's just keep him alive. I like getting this extra damage here. I mean, these guys are annoying. Give you a little bit of that. I think we're gonna be fine here. We, of course, bottom deck the other ritual, but that'll be a lot of damage here. I'm pretty sure that kills it without our need. It'll especially kill it now that we did that. You're alive. You're dead. Let's do this. Get ready for, what's his name? Tell you what, you can go down there. Just get rid of you. Yeah, we'll just do this. Eat up a few shots here is fine, and then this pretty much solidifies victory. You're definitely dead. There's no question about it. I'm even surprised I'm losing this much at all. Die. Die to Steelworker. Why don't you? I mean, that's pretty good with the Imp. This is, when you have an Endless Imp, it's hard to beat this card, you know? We are going to skip these. Awoken, not a whole lot of hits at the uncommon tier, I would say at this point at least. Alright, we got the 0 cost Imp. Not bad. On Endless. I do believe we want to go left here. I do want to remove stuff. We're going to make our Animus Infusion, and I want to search for Consume Remove. I don't have a whole lot of gold to make proper use of the Merchant Trinkets. Boom, baby. Game over. Game motherfucking over. Let's get that down. Should have checked this Divine Temple. Okay, so we do eventually want to self-infuse this Fledgling Imp, but it doesn't make sense yet until we take a pip upgrade. It's worth it to me to take a pip upgrade for this Endless Fledgling Imp. It's a lot of value. Especially if I self-infuse. It's better than Ritual. Yep, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're at 90 now. That's fine. I could even get my shards there unless I really think I need that. I don't need that. I don't need this. These fortifies aren't horrible here. Could Surge Stone a torch. It's not that good anymore now that I'm quick. Like, it really isn't needed. It's kind of just... It's 25 gold that... I'm probably just removing those torches anyway. Double stack there is okay. That becomes an intrinsic target if I only have one more shot. Either way, that's gonna really help with bosses and shit. And I don't know. Root seeds being cheap is probably better than anything else being cheap at this point. And we'll get rid of. Don't really need the saps. They'd be okay maybe. Like I might need them. I don't know. Are the fortifies or the saps better at this point? I mean, against Chase, definitely the saps aren't any good. Adaptive Mutation, I think, is going to take care of all my defense. At the same time, these... Yeah, I don't know that I actually want these fortifies at this point. I'm going to remove them. They're pretty bad. Though maybe they're better than March. I don't know. So I had a purge here. I will actually use this. I don't want March either. We're going to be fine with Adaptive being Consume removed and the Fledgling Imps being Endless. We just got to remember to not fuck up and actually take the pip upgrade and we'll be fine. So I actually have decent enough reason for this guy to go bottom, but he's going to be dazed. Tell you what, I will do it anyway. Dazed for 2, huh? No, if you say so. Let's do this. I could do that. No reason not to, really. Alright, you can kill them. How much sap is that? 4? You fucker. This guy really is a fucker, you know that? Tell you what though, we can do that at really no cost to us. And we get a little bit of damage here. Are you really not dying? That's fucked up, dude. That sap is ridiculous. Anyway, here's a Wonder Wall. Who wants this? Nobody really. Oop, forgot to play my zero-cost root seeds. Top level play here. I should have put that on this guy. I don't know what the fuck I did that for. Sure, why not add a fucking Hellhorned fucking Harvest? Here, let's even add one more. Let's even add one more. No, we're just gonna do this to get it out of here, I think. I'm gonna save that. These guys aren't doing too bad on their own, huh? Jesus, that's a lot of shit. Are you fucking me? You bastards. Well, Quill Hunter's OP. No matter. What are we at? 63 by 2 kills everything, so, you know, we're not really worried about it. I'm not worried about it if you're not worried about it. And then that, fucking trap shoot should pretty much guarantee the win here. Well, that's shit. Anyway, we're gonna do this. It's still enough to kill him. And I'll remember to do this time. Just don't want that thing in the deck. Hopefully we can draw into... Oh yeah, trap shoot. Alright, you're definitely not beating me. Torch ain't even worth my click. Yo, it ain't even worth my click. Get hammered. Boom. 169. Planned. Not worth, not worth, not worth. They're good cards. Well, the first two are. Hey, look, I remembered. Alright, that fledgling amp up there is going to be amazing. Well, I don't know that either one is necessarily that high value at this point. I don't have much money for the merchant, but just some simple Ember upgrades might be best at this point. I only really want multi-strike, but I would sell for health, but I'm already hitting this merchant of steel up anyway. I don't have a dire need of those vortexes, so let's just go this route. You never know, this caverns could be pretty good. At the very least, Ember upgrades, they're good. We can lose some health here, that's fine. It is debatably worth it. Debatably. As long as I don't fuck it up. You know I will. That is debatably worth it. Holdover on that is definitely worth it. G fucking G, dude. Is that spell chain I saw there? You know that's happening. Oh, you know what though? I didn't get to Hellvent and Self-Infuse. That does make what's-his-name a little bit worse, but yeah, it's all good. 5 rage to everybody, still worth the pip upgrade, I would say. Especially when I have the spell chain, whatever you call it. Alright. Probably don't need this, but I'll take it. Alright, you go there. You go there. And that goes there. Will you give this guy a fighting chance? Oh, look, the worst one. Would you believe that? It's fine. This is very common. I'm telling you, it's so goddamn common for this fucking Prince character to be not a part of the game plan at this point in the game. Believe me on that. Boom. Oh, you're dying? I am so surprised. That's what you do best. Hey, at least you got a kill while you're at it. Alright. Put you down. Get some damage. Do that. We can take these idiots out. Maybe we don't want to kill that guy quite yet. think I got enough damage now, right? See, this is totally worth it, the pip. I'm going to give this guy some armor, because why not? It's not like his armor's going to outscale mine, my rage. You might say, despite all his armor, he's still just a rat in a cage. Is that how it goes? I think so. That's a kill. And then 1, 2, buckle my shoe. These will wings are doing me such a solid, you know? Unfortunately, here it won't be, but I do have the torch to get around that. You, my friend, have been torched. I use that term friend endearingly, because, you know, it is fucking, what's his name? It's fucking, Fledgling Imp, man. Fledgling Imp is the shit. Could also put it on the fucking guy here. Nope, we want that. We want that little wing there. Get ourselves a free sacrifice. Now, Chased, of course, will be annoying because he's going to remove so much rage, like so much damage, but you know what, we're generating so much every turn, it just ain't gonna matter. Now here we can take care of that, and that's fine. I got a torch, that's great. Makes me not want to really remove the torches. For Divinity it won't matter, for Chased it will. Kinda. Like, he's most... yeah, it's gonna matter for Chased actually a lot. So, we keep the torches for sure. We keep the Razor Sharp. And, oh yeah, almost forgot to torch there. Alright, it's not living armor. So he gets everything. He gets it all. Everything we got, we give. Everything we got, we fucking give. Okay, we'll give him a little bit. We'll give him a little bit of a fighting chance there with the Root Seed. That's a skip if I've ever seen one. That is also a skip if I've ever seen one. Alright, we might take them. Ooh. We just earned ourselves a self-infused imp. Do I need Split Anvil? I do not. I in fact do not. And yeah, we definitely need that. Entering with Rage is like almost worth it. Let's see what else we got here. Endless. Nope. Alright, there's the quick. Let's just give you some extra health, I think, just in case. Just in case you died earlier or something. And then we just purge a card. We don't need to do much else. Let's just purge. Probably this. And no point in taking the gold now. Oh yeah, we got these two. Okay, Wildwood Sap. You did okay. I do feel bad for removing you, but we really just don't need you. I don't even know if I need the Preserved Thorns here. Like, I probably don't. Like, everything else is probably better. So we will remove that. As far as the Hellvent goes, important work is probably the best here. It makes a lot of sense, I would say. Once we get this train going, plus if I miss the first one, hopefully I find the second one. That's just a lot of rage. It does cost me 10 shards to do that. And the stuff that I really want to Hellvent is either this or Adaptive. I guess I could Hellvent the Fledgling. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that. We got the double summons. I have to imagine important work is the call here. We're going to, even with Chased removing our rage, we're going to get so much rage every turn. So this is where Voyix went down, was unchased. I did see he had Steel Singers. I didn't really see much else about what happened. Look at this. We already got... I'll even forgo... Just to get around the Ember Drain, I'll do this. I'll sacrifice a rage. That's how much I hate Ember Drain and how much I respect things like Titan Channel Soul Guards. ability to mitigate it. We're not even gonna play the fucking torch here because I want it. It's a lot of armor that I'm potentially giving here. I probably shouldn't have played this, honestly. Should not have played the Prince. I think in the interest of not taking higher damage, I don't know, I'm almost certainly going to have enough damage to take care of most of this, right? Let's just play it. I do want that other torch for the self-sack. And again, I do think I don't care about rage on Demon Worker here, so we'll just do this. This is where we like our torches and why I didn't play the other one. Alright, we gave this guy armor. I doubt it's gonna matter. Pretty sure we're just gonna have enough. Oh, we got the other, I keep forgetting I have wing steel. See, we're generating a whole lot of armor here. And the razor sharp edge is best served here, honestly. We'll do this and that. Now we're getting permanent scaling, right? So even if he removes our rage, we're getting flat scaling. We just can't be beat. Yeah, we'll just do this. So I won't play the torch. Depending on what I get, I guess I won't play the torch. Okay, I guess I will play the torch, because I do need to, like... It's not the end of the world if it doesn't die, though. At this point, it really doesn't matter. It can sit on the floor and it's fine, but I guess I'll do it just because I do want to get rid of this torch, I guess, at this point, right? Maximize the amount of rage we can get. Good turn to draw. Did I have two of these on consume remove? I'll still keep it, I guess. I'm probably just going to torch this thing then. After I get a huge adaptive here, of course. Boom. Boom. You can afford to do that, I think. And I will keep that torch. This is how you do it, man. This is how you do Hellhorned. I'm telling you, I'm a toot my own horn here. I'm a Hellhorned god. I feel like I'm an awoken god too. I'm a douche is what I am. I'm a goddamn douche. I'll tell you what, realistically, I do think I'm pretty damn good with Hellhorned and Awoken, especially the combo together, but they're definitely my best two clans. I think I'm pretty good with them, and I think Umbra. Just in relation to most players, it's the other three clans I probably am not as good with. Namely, what do you call it? So Stygian. Even I don't know. I'm apparently really good with Stygian right now, though. Like my highest win rate clan is actually Stygian right now. So I don't know. But definitely Melting Remnant and Wormkin. I'm probably not that good with compared to most of the like top players, I would say. It depends, I guess, on what the type of setup is, but I do think my Hellhorn game is pretty damn on point. I have pretty consistent Hellhorn lines. And Awoken too. It's always one of the original three, or the, not original, but the first three clans, Stygian, Awoken and Hellhorn, they're always, at all points of the game, have been rotating as my best clans. I'll be greedy and see if I can trap shoot him on the turn that he's here. I frickin' love Hellhorn, dude. Like, it is honestly such a satisfying clan to play. I wish the Mono Clan mod worked for the DLC. It doesn't. I had plans to basically do Mono Clan runs. I would have to do it on not the DLC if I were to do it, unfortunately, but which I have no desire to really do that. Too bad we never got another play of the adaptive, huh? That's fine. It's Chase, so we give him everything. We let him know how much rage we had, and then we give him a nice torch. Just to let him know what's coming. Oh, 888. Is that like 666, but something different? Maybe. Alright. Gee, I wonder if I'm going to win. I mean, there's maybe some crazy low roll I'm not thinking about where I could lose, but let's be honest, I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, we put you down. I guess I could, like, not draw them in time. That's interesting. Technically, it's about the same as the other one, realistically. I might just want the armor now, but you know what? Who needs armor when you got that? Well, I guess we could do that. It's too bad we're going to let that go, but you know, what are you going to do? Let's get rid of his. The other guys are, I don't know, they're probably going to gain damage shield here, unfortunately. Alright. Well, you're going to die, so let's put you down first. And let's... Are you... Oh, you're not going to die. We don't want him to gain health, so I'll do this instead of the ritual. Fuck. Who's an idiot? I'm an idiot. Let's do that. Alright, they have too much damage shield, but with some torches, this should be doable. I could also just, you know, take the damage. It's always something that could just happen, you know. Okay. I'm actually killing them all, it looks like. So, it looks like we're good. We hit our first adaptive, which basically means it's game over. There's nothing that can be done to beat me. I'm unstoppable. I've reached SSJ2. I am Majin Buu level here, 69. Nice. How did I not notice that until now? That is just beautiful. Let's give this guy all the armor in the world. I don't need this. Let's just do that. Try to cycle into as many adaptives as possible is basically the game plan at this point. Let's give everybody armor, why don't we? Can you believe Important Work used to give 2 Ember? Yeah. My only regret is that we're not getting a flying kill yet. That's a little wrong, but definitely the next turn, potentially, we should get it. $1,600 doesn't seem like that too much of a price to pay. Don't even think we need an adaptive. Pretty sure we just have it here. Yeah, we definitely have it. Tell you what, though, it is divinity. It is not living armor, in fact, so he will get everything we have. Alright, and then we do that, then we do that, then we do that, then we do that. And then we do that, and then we do that. Boom. Alright, so I'll take a quick review. Now granted, I know Voyix often just wants to do certain lines to see if they work, so it's possible he just saw the Steel Singer and was like, you know, I want to see if this works. So let's see, but we'll just quickly compare to see if there's anything I can really say. Well, I can talk to our... We should give an MVP to our deck. I don't even know who to give it to. It just everything worked together very well. You can see like basically the evolution of the deck over time. It's like you start with the rituals, which are enough to usually win the game anyway. But it's kind of like if you can see a fledgling imp, you should just take it. Honestly, I don't ever see a reason to skip a fledgling imp. So I'm trying to think. We had like, what was it, fledgling imp, world helper, and something else. I don't know. There are reasons to take a card over fledgling imp. I just don't think I would ever skip it necessarily. Which I believe, from what I did watch like the first 2 rings of his, and I think I did see him skip it, but I also remember I think he had a comment in there of like he recognized he should probably take it, but wanted, he must have had the Steel Singer at that point and just been committed to that line, so I can't really fault him for that. He probably knows he should have took Fledgling Imp, but just wanted to see the other line play out. But for the record, I do think, you know, if you're still newer to the game and wondering, maybe struggling with Hellhorned, I'm telling you, never skip Fledgling Imp. It is, God, it's just such a consistently good card. Very hard. You obviously want Endless. I would go so far as to say, though, you don't need it. Like I said, if it's just ends up being 5 rage to your whole floor, or 10 rage to your whole floor, or 20 rage to your whole floor, it really matters on infusions and artifacts, of course. You know, all those things considered, it's still a pretty good play, depending on what your setup is. But yeah, let's see what Voyix did. I know he did the Steel Singers, so it's probably, I'm guessing there's just like a lack of rage and whatnot. So it looks like he was able to get their damage up pretty good for a Root Seeds deck. You know, you obviously see him higher in a Restore deck, but it was, I'm trying to think back, it was really only Awakes that was offered. Like, we weren't offered Unleash the Wildwoods or Focus Growths or Engrafts, so it's unfortunate that happened, but at least he was able to get these Awakes down to a 1 cost, so it wasn't a horrible situation for Steel Singer, but I would say it's maybe not ideal. Like, he could at least stack Regen, which against Chased might not be that great, but I mean, he had some pretty good Regen here, though. I mean, that's a double stack Wildwood Sap ×2, and 2 times 1 cost Awake. That's decent enough. He did take the Ritual, that's good. I would have liked to see it down to a 1 cost, probably. Like, definitely, I would say the March of Shields doesn't benefit as much as the Ritual would. I wouldn't care too much about the March at 0. I'd much rather see the Ritual at 1, so you can always basically play it when you see it at 2. Especially with how costly these Steel Singers are. He's almost certainly not able to play it on a lot of turns. Like, I don't know that what March really gets you. I would even go so far as to say I would remove it from the deck. I'll have to recheck his run, though, to see what March was doing for him. To me, once you get these Steel Singers up, they're so beefy, like, I wouldn't even necessarily care about Hornbreaker Prince. It also looks like he didn't take Brawler, which is interesting. I think if he had taken Brawler, like, to me, Steel Singer would frontline. I do remember, I think I saw him, like, frontlining with Prince. I don't think I would do that. You know, if you backline with him, he can clean up the Light Wings and scale and stuff. So he went full Wrathful, which I guess inclines him to try to make it a frontliner. I still think with Steel Singer you don't, though. Like I said, I don't know what he does as a frontliner. Often that damage isn't going to be relevant because it's going to waste on the frontliner. You'd rather have him in the back. Steel Singer's gonna be getting healed anyway, so you might as well put him in the front. In the back, he's not gonna get much revenge other than on Divinity, unfortunately, so he went full Wrathful. That means he went it on ring 1 instead of Reaper. I do still stand by with the amount of armor we saw. I think Reaper, it's the rare case where it makes sense, but that being said, him taking Wrathful isn't that much of a downside. What it does look like, though, I'd be curious to see if Reaper was all that was offered then, and he just never got offered Brawler. I would say it's a mistake to not take Brawler, if he saw it. And I might even go so far as to say, on the final upgrade, if he hadn't seen Brawler and it was just Reaper, I might just take the Reaper, honestly, as a one-off upgrade. It's not that big of a deal, but like I said, in the context of him being a backliner, I think it makes sense. It's not great either way, let's be honest. It's not a great situation either way. I also kind of wonder, I'm trying to remember where the hell vents were. I don't think there was on the second to last one. With Steel Singer, you often want to wait on your hell vents, which it looks like he must have done, right? Because they're both scaled up pretty well. It would have been nice to get 3 Steel Singers, though. I think with the amount of regen you have, you could have probably done an earlier hell vent to get 3 of them. With 3 of them, you're just so much better off, especially with this setup. I feel like you don't have a lot of actual cultivate procs in terms of playing your spell on the Steel Singers. Like, it's not like we have a restore deck or a spam heal deck, since a lot of it is just, you know, one big heal or one big stack of regen. I would go with the 3 Steel Singers if I could somehow make it work, even if that means I have to have 2 of them early on and split my heals. I think it's fine. I think that would help you through the mid game and end game more. Even on that note, I might be tempted just to not take this this upgrade here, because the only thing that Pip is doing is allowing a pretty crappy hero. You know, without Brawler, especially, you don't know if you're getting Brawler on that final one or not. But even just 1 point of Brawler, I would really like to. It's hard to have enough foresight, right? But like, I really wouldn't want to take a Pip here just for the Hornbreaker Prince. I don't think the Hornbreaker Prince gets you much here. I think if you could get that earlier Hell Vent onto the Steel Singer, just take either an Ember or a. I would probably take an Ember upgrade here. You have Root Seeds, so Ember translates roughly to draw anyway. And yeah, just then you can play a Steel Singer top if you have to the first turn, and still afford to play one the second turn, vice versa, or the third one or whatnot. And then you just even with all these cost reducted things, you probably just are able to play them all, you know. But yeah, that's basically all I see. So I still think he should have took Fledgling Imp, but I think he recognizes that. I think even with the Steel Singer line, though, it just makes sense to have a Fledgling Imp. I mean, think about, he could have done the Heavens whatever on the Fledgling Imp. That would have made more sense than Root Seeds, probably. And also, if he took any of those the steals that we took, he would have seen Endless. And even though this thing's scaled up, you'd love to have, you know, you see the Ashes of the Fallen or whatever that we saw, you'd love to have it. You'd love to have an Endless Fledgling Imp, giving you that extra rage, because these guys aren't killing the tanks in one hit still, right? With a little bit of help from my friends, aka the Fledgling Imp, you would quickly get to that level of being able to one-shot the tanks, and then, yeah. So that's what I'd say. I'd say big things are, I would go 3 Steel Singer, and I would definitely have taken the Fledgling Imp. And then a minor thing is I would just have upgraded the Rituals Ember instead of the Shields. And that's about it. That is about it. Oh yeah, and not take the Pip upgrade, and I would just throw the Prince. I would just not play the Prince at that point. You know, just play the Steel Singers. But that's going to do it for this one. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.